Here we are helping out a fellow investor on a project that has definitely got away from him a little bit. We kind of have a project that they dove into, got some demo done, started working on some plumbing, electrical, and it was kind of a hodgepodge of subs coming in and doing the work with nobody really overseeing the project. So we're gonna come in, we're gonna get things right. So we're gonna start from the basics and finish all the little steps that didn't get finished along the way. So let's take a look around and you can see kind of what we're taking over here. Come on in. All right, so I hate to pick on this house, but we're gonna go around and we're gonna pick out inefficiencies that have happened that has led to wasted money and time on this project. So one of the things being the siding outside. I don't know if you saw it, the whole outside got painted. Really, that siding needs to be replaced. Here we have some extra plumbing stuff. We're not even sure if this is decent or not, but we already have the plumbing stuff. So why was this purchased? What's going on here? So more wasted money. This light should be swapped out. We need, a little painter's single light in here. There was a bunch of insulation that one of their subs had started putting in. There was a decent chunk of insulation that needed to come out and get replaced altogether. Not to mention putting this house back together before the framing's done and before, you guys can't smell it on camera, but this place stinks. There's definitely some animal issues. So getting in here, getting all the demo up, everything needs to come out so that we can deal with the smell, treat it properly, and then get everything sealed so that the smell isn't an issue. So over here we have the kitchen, what will be the kitchen. This is kind of a funky little layout, but in here, other than the insulation, there's not too much as far as like wasted energy. I will say one of the things that was screwed up, and this is why having demo people that you can trust is absolutely critical. This whole house was never supposed to be demoed like this. All these walls, the drywall was supposed to stay on, but the wrong guy got sent down here. And now this entire house has to get drywalled, mudded. Well, it had to be painted either way. But just the added expense of all these little things really add up and just destroy your profit margin. We come over here, we start to look at the framing, like nothing's done right. This whole section over here is just straight garbage. Like, I don't even know what they were thinking. Like, this header does absolutely nothing. There's no weight being distributed down. This makes no sense whatsoever. So this whole closet needs to come out. We need to reframe this. You got double layer of wood here, but it doesn't even level out with the rest of the floor. This is why you need a good GC. You need somebody that can coordinate the subs and make sure that they're doing their job. You don't end up with this mess, because now we have to go back through. We have to finish the demo. We have to clean the place out. We have to go through, fix all the framing, fix the subfloor. We have to do all this before we can even start to get the drywallers in here, get the plumber in here, get the electrician in here. Like A, B, and C still needs to be done on this house. And here's one of the bathrooms. There's no jack stud here. Like, this is not framed out properly. We still got holes that need fire caulk. Once we get this place cleaned out, once we get the demo completed, then we really will have a product we can work with. So one of the ways I think we're really helping this client is very experienced in rehabs. They know what they're doing. They buy a ton of houses a year, they rehab a ton of houses. But this one was a little outside of their area, so it gets harder to manage if you're not close enough to the job. This job here is imported, anything out of that Kalamazoo, up to Grand Rapids, over to Battle Creek, that kind of range, that's Bricktree's neck of the woods. In this situation, you have somebody that can't quite manage this the way they want just because of time, to get here and check on these jobs. So having a local company, even though they're out of town, is huge for them. All right, let's go downstairs, check out this basement. Here, another door that needs to be demoed. This is the basement. There is moisture, there is water down here due to a bad sub. This plumber came through, they've done kind of a poor job getting this stuff going. They turned on the water and a few days later it started leaking. So down here, now we have all these studs that have gotten wet, so we're just gonna end up ripping these out because we're not finishing it. We'll get the studs ripped out, we'll get this place dry. We got the dehumidifier going, we already pumped the water out of here. We do wanna make sure we get the furnace and the water heater area dry so nothing gets rusted up. So this is the nasty attic. And I wish you could smell how bad it stinks up here, because it's bad. So we got to get this place clean, get it treated for the smell, primer on everything. There's a lot to get right here, but we're going to do it. This is what we do. We already got a dumpster here. We're getting this place cleaned out here in the next couple days. We got more cats in our garage here. I just saw one run and hide. You know, and this is where systems can make a huge difference. It's interesting to see, you know, another project that has gone sideways. Kind of reminds me of the early days as I was learning. So just getting step one done is going to be huge so we can move forward with this project. Thanks for following along. We're out here on Georgia in Portage, right behind Westage here. So this house it's in a great location. It's going to be a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. Oh, we got to figure out what color siding we're going to go with. So one thing I like to do is look around. You want to blend into the neighborhood, but you also don't want to be just like everybody else. So kind of partial to sage, but maybe I'm a weird one. Like a light sage with some white trim. That pops to me. And I don't see any houses that match that color. I don't see any sage houses. We got a couple different beiges and grays and stuff like that. So I think sage would be nice. Anyway, let me know what you think. If you got a big project, you need it built right, one brick at a time, call Bricktree.